Welcome. I believe it's episode 6 of this series. Last time I uploaded, I think we were up here, if I'm mistaken. And if we were, then fuck, sorry, but whatever. Um, hey mom, this is yours. This is for you. So just get right back into it. Last week was NFP week, so this is Friday. This is Thursday. Obviously, swing highs forming. Look at day 3 for the fourth candle. Bullish, bullish, bullish. We took this, right? So we're making our way back down to sell side liquidity here. This is an hourly, right? I like the wick here and the liquidity there, right? And we still have our one standard deviation that needs to get fucking smacked, at least for me. Um for more details about that, bro, hit me up on IG at Phenom Capital. All right. So right off the bat, this Friday we didn't trade. Thursday we did trade. We did take a dub on Thursday. Um, again, Friday we were really observing because of NFP. So Monday, Friday, Thursday, correct? Yeah. So if I'm mistaken, I'm sure we shorted down here. I'm sure. I think we did. I don't really remember, but I know we did because we were inside a premium and we were making our way down. This signaled it, bro. As soon as this candle broke it, that was it. It was game over. And so leading into NFP on Friday, you can see 8 o'clock, perfect. But I guess if you just stuck with your higher time frame array, where basically you let NFP ride 9 a.m., 10 a.m., big bullish candle inside this imbalance here with the order block here, you could literally, take your entry there after this candle close, but expecting the next candle to be bearish. But really your stop would have to be 30 pips. So obviously you use your risk appropriate on the H1 and then you end up writing it back down, eventually goes back through the sell side liquidity that it ran during NFP, making its way down to this sell side liquidity here. And normally we would have smacked the fuck out of all this, but it's taking its fucking time. So you can see how Monday, I didn't realize it was Columbus Day. Yesterday we did trade. And shit, boy, it was sexy as fuck too. It's 9 a.m. We got in right there. We were in profit. We were going for this low, right? Before it was previous day's low. And someone told me something about Russia and Ukraine later on the day where this happened. I don't know the source of this spike, but yeah, it spiked me out. I was risking 12 pips at first, but I mitigated because I was up like 15 pips. So I mitigated the stop loss to like 7 pips. In reality, we weren't really risking that much. Because obviously it's 9 o'clock. I'm expecting fourth candle to be bearish, right? Swing high. And so I'm like, all right, well, you know what? Let's hold it to like London close because it's still trending lower, right? You'll see it here. And so see, like this is what I was basically speaking. 9-10 fourth candle bear. Yes, expecting a run through the low and may continue making its way down to H1 equal lows where there's an imbalance underneath. It should magnetize towards it. And then I put 945 halfway to target. We adjusted our stop to 10 pips instead of 12. This M5 candle finished bull strong. So I'm asking myself, is this order block going to hold? Is that the low of the day? We're approaching our imbalance after ran up and then lower. That's another entry pretty much underneath a H1 bear candle that should not hold. So on the H1 we did have like a bear candle there that we didn't want to hold. It didn't hold, right? If we were bearish. So M15, we need to wait for a 15-minute candle closure. So we were examining here. One, I didn't even know it was fucking holiday, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't know Columbus Day was a holiday. So we did close underneath. So I put it 10 a.m. for up late. Fourth candle on H1 expect to be bearish. So that's what the fuck we were expecting. We were here. And kid you not, the last fucking 10 seconds of the move, we were bearish candle on the 5 minute. And then I was like, I was aware it can come in here, right? Inside the imbalance with the order block and then shoot down. That's why I only risked. I didn't go break even because my entry was around here. We were in profit. And then the last what? Not even, bro. I'll show you the 1 minute chart. Do 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 do. So basically, our stop loss was right around here, if I'm mistaken. Our entry was like 109, something like that. And you can see this candle here happened the last basically 5 seconds, and then the next 1 minute candle you can see just took me out. We ended up, and then it ended up coming back down. um we didn't chase it because it was already like 10 something. We were done. We took the loss and fuck it. We came back today and we just fucking smashed it. Right? We took a fucking buy from right here. So it was way past our session as well. But I saw this bearish candle, this order block, and then at 11 on the 5 minute, you can see I had a low with a high, lower low, higher high. So in my head, I'm like, this could act as a breaker pretty much, right? So as soon as I saw this big bullish candle here, with there's an imbalance, of course, right? But I'm looking at this order block in particular. And so as soon, or this one actually, this whole sector basically, right? This because of the bullish candle, and then these three. And then you can see this bearish candle happen, tapped it. I entered, I was here, I was filled around here, and I was risking 10 pips, like right beneath this low, right? Which is also beneath this low. So if it was gonna continue selling down, then fine. But I was more looking at the DXY for this one as well. When I entered, I was like, oh, that's a solid entry right there because of this. I saw this candle 11, and then when I saw that entry, I was like, bro, you're gonna fucking come to these two equal lows. And so when this was all getting smashed, I was, I partialed out when 90% around here, and then I let here being on euro, right? And then I let the rest ride. Eventually, it hit the target, which was basically inside the fair value gap. On my Instagram, we called for, I would like to sell from this area. And you can see entered here, and we just gravitated up there. Also, this is, I believe, is a 1 standard deviation of our pullback. I'll check that out later, but I think so. But we got our money's worth. It was basically a 30 to 40 minute move. And yeah, we made up basically with the partialing, a 1 or 2. So pretty much we're Gucci. And tomorrow there is news. And again, we are still fucking consolidating, and we still have that daily uh fair value gap with the order block. So interesting what Asia is doing right now at 9 o'clock. Again, we'll see what happens in the morning when we show up to the chart. But if anything, we're still selling. We should sell from here all the way down here to our 1 standard, which is to about 224 pip move. So then there should be no excuse of why you can't catch a sell, right? You should be looking for sell setups, if anything. But if London does open up back up here, then it's interesting because every time I've seen a fair value gap get touched like this, once it comes back up to it a second time, so most likely it doesn't respect it, and then I would like for it to reach up here. It doesn't have to. It can literally run the buy stops here and cover this thing and then end up shooting down. But obviously I prefer this, order block with this fair value gap. But we'll see. Again, there's high volume news tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so expect movement. And yeah, bro, with that being said, have a wonderful Tuesday and enjoy your Wednesday. Good night.